Today I have something special for you. I'm presenting a Kawai 9-foot grand piano. It's not an SKEX, it's a predecessor. Stick around, it's going to be a wonderful time for true piano aficionados. Hi, Ted Barsulu with Alamo Piano Galleries. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them. I'd love to respond and interact with you. Also, you can shop our store at alamopianogalleries.com, and you'll find wonderful pianos like the one I talked about in this introduction, a 9-foot Kawai grand piano, concert grand piano, because I think that's in the official title. But this is not an SKEX, it's a predecessor. And here it is. This piano was made in 1974, so it's like a 50-year anniversary celebration today. And I have to tell you, the last 50 years have been really kind to this piano. At times, I think kinder than they have to me. Anyway, this is the KG8C. And the piano that came out after this, I believe, was a KG or KS100. And after that, Kawai went to what they called an EX grand piano. And then after that, is when they came out with the SKEX for the Shigeru Kawai experimental grand piano. This is pretty much the foundation of what became the SKEX piano. It does not have the Millennium 3 carbon fiber action. It does not have any kind of synthetic ebony or synthetic ivory keys. I've looked at this, I've played it. I think this was made from probably one of the last batches of pre-harvested ivory that was already allocated. Piano manufacturers were the last people that the foot came down onto getting out of the ivory trade. By the 1980s, all pianos were made with synthetic plastic or synthetic ivories. Each manufacturer came up with their own name. I don't remember all of them. I have misspoken in the past on some of the names that each manufacturer's come up with. I just try to go from video to video now because everyone has a marketing gimmick. This here, unless I stand corrected, it's really hard to find information on these pianos. The internet reaches far, but it doesn't go back in 50 years and create text that you can put online. I'm pretty sure these, without a doubt, are ebony and ivory keys because I've played enough of them to know when they're real. I say these are real. This frame, this piano has not been refurbished or reconditioned. It's just been expertly maintained. And to give you an idea, if you went out to price shop this piano, my guess at that time, I have no idea how much this piano sold for. But if you put a Steinway Model D right next to it, and you go back to 1974 and you place it, most people do remember the prices of Steinway Ds over the years. In fact, they're documented. Steinway D sold for $13,500 50 years ago. This piano would have been at least, at a minimum, $3,000 cheaper. If it was over 10, I'd be amazed. I may be educated or re-educated on it. The other thing I wanted to mention is that we have this listed for what I like to say an ask price. That would be like an MSRP. We have this one listed for $40,000, but we got some wiggle room in it. If you happen to like this one, hey, let us know. We also recorded this one a little bit different than if you go onto the website and there's going to be eventually a little demo of it. It was not recorded off of this demo. It was done with a handheld microphone. So you have a more spacious sound that you're going to get on that video from the store. From this video, the piano and digital channel, you will get our Earthworks 3 ran by our video and sound crew. So this thing should sound even better than I imagine it. I haven't heard this thing recorded, but I know one thing, it has just the right amount of low end and mid and high end brilliance. The low end is just perfect because you hear more note than you do oomph and rumble. Let's have a listen. We'll come back and talk about it. For you true piano fans and listeners out there, I hope maybe you can describe what you hear in this piano. Oh, I hope it's like mine. The other thing I want to tell you, I did not do any technician work. This piano was moved here from our warehouse. It had been tuned sometime in the last 2 weeks, and the way it came in is how I sat down and played it and how we shot the video. There may be some specific things that might have some unisons out, but for the most part, the tuning I thought was great enough for the video. But I want to know what your thoughts are on the sound. Those of you that have recorded solo pianos or either combination or ensemble pianos before, how would you like to have this in your earphones in your meter? Because I know this thing must meter really great off of the microphones. And with that, that's where my bragging rights come in. This is one of those true gems. This is like the old RX line piano that I showed. It was like that 40-year-old KG2D that we featured in a video. And there was, I believe, is that a KS or a KG100, the piano that came after the KG8C? And they're all predecessors. In this 9-foot line, this piano is a true, true gem. It's aged beautifully well. It sounds great. It's got the right amount of patina, but most importantly, it just plays and sounds great. It's an instrument anyone would be proud of. I've priced these. I don't know that I've priced them from 74. I've seen them built in 76 and 77. Of course, the Steinway D prices go up, so do theirs. But the pricing is like, it's at now this piano, we have it listed for $40,000. I've seen them way over 60, and some that are, especially the ones that they've put the high polish on it and everything. Well, it looks better. They ask more. I don't know if they play and sound any better than this. I'm sure they do, but give us your comments or any questions. And if you've played one of these, kind of vintage almost, I guess 50 years makes it near vintage acoustic piano, even if it's not a Kawai, if it's a Yamaha or a Steinway, there's some beautiful Baldwins and Chickerings out there that are just gorgeous. If you can find them in the large enough size where they were built with the high enough quality of materials to last for the longest duration of time the manufacturer could make that instrument exist. Here's 50 years aged on an instrument. And it's available for sale, and I know I want it, a lot of other people would want it. It's a great deal on a 9-foot grand piano. Go out and price them, see how much they go for. And really, find a brand new one and come in and play one like this. Maybe you can't find it local, come in and shop online and just see for yourself how many really great piano gems there are out there. I don't try to discourage everyone from buying a used instrument. Not everyone can afford to go out and buy a brand new one. That's why we're here. That's why we analyze and bring these instruments to you. This one I'm really happy and proud of. And I really played it a lot at the offsite, and I played it some here today, and it's just a true gem. If you want a true gem, call us. We'll find you one. If you have one to talk about, send us comments. Otherwise, we'll be looking for you again. I thank you for your time and dedication to the channel. Everything piano we absolutely love, including digitals and synths, and we have some great material coming to you down the line. We'll look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much. This is Ted Barslew with Alamo Piano Galleries.